Girl with No Mouth speaks for itself as an interest grabber and proves to be another wild and original vision of the unusual and uneasy from the director of the viscerally startling horror Baskin from 2015. Turkish filmmaker Can Evrenol is a director of quite some talent. His eye for visuals and great use of outdoor settings is highly impressive, and most evidently on display here with Girl with No Mouth. In the not so far future, the world is governed by the corporation. Their power, of course, is insidious control and secret experimentation, not far removed from an Aryan state evolution. The lower class workers, children go missing, but some re-emerge with facial deformities. They're tracked down by the corporation police units and outlawed as illegals. 10 years on, after an explosion at the corporation, most of the outside world has turned into a polluted and derelict landscape. A post-apocalyptic environment where one former corporation member turned rebel and outcast lives off the grid in the backwoods with his young teenage daughter named Peri. Peri lives alone with her protective father. She is one of the illegals, retrieved by her father and hidden away from the corporation. Peri wears a face mask over her mouth. Her mouth is sealed shut and she is unable to speak or eat or drink in conventional fashion because of her deformity. A creation and byproduct of the genetic research program run by the corporation. Peri and her father live off the land and an allotment of homegrown vegetables using cleansed soil and a water purifier, creating electricity and light by pedal power. But they are always in danger of being discovered. And one day the man's own brother comes calling from the corporation, and after an altercation he is shot dead, and young Peri is alone. She has no option but to run in Girl with No Mouth. Peri was always told by her father to always keep her small bag of essential things with her and to run if she sees people, but never to cross the nearby river. Scared and all alone, Peri takes flight and is pursued by the corporation hunters, and she has no choice but to cross the river, over into the deep forest lands, where she falls into a trap. A strange young boy of similar age to Peri rescues her and aids her escape from the chasing hunters. Taking her back to his campsite, he introduces himself as Captain, a fellow illegal survivor, an escapee from the corporation. Captain wears goggles to hide his lack of eyes deformity. With him are his two friends, Yusuf, who has no nose, and Badger, a younger boy with no ears. Together they are the pirates of the forest. But now with Peri, welcome to their small band of friends, they are the hunted illegals that the corporation will stop at nothing to wipe out forever. The movie plays out with a great depth of warmth and compassion as the four young teen outcasts flee the hunters and enter into the land beyond, a place outside the apocalyptic, ravaged world, where signs of the past give hope of a fresh beginning, away from the corporation. Using their other enhanced senses, Peri, Captain, Yusuf and Badger traverse the land as if playing out a fantasy adventure. But of course, with danger and discovery at every turn. The bond between the four young actors is highly engaging here and very naturalistic. consummately drawing you in to a personal connection to their characters, with concern for their uncertain future. In this burned world, but also with optimism of their overwhelming adversity. In Girl with No Mouth. Girl with No Mouth plays like an apocalyptic composite of Stand By Me and Lord of the Flies. An original yet dark and twisted tale, not unlike an oblique story from the nightmares of Hans Christian Andersen. The look and feel has that magical, grim understatement brought forth by the superb early movies of Guillermo del Toro, exuding his flair from the likes of The Devil's Backbone and Pan's Labyrinth. Throw in some surprise quirky characters such as the cranky old gun-totting lady, Hermit, who helps the youngsters against their hunters pursuing them, and the older school charm of other apocalyptic survival movies like Logan's Run come to mind. Girl with No Mouth delivers a recommended 7 out of 10 viewing experience. An original language film with clear and understandable English subtitles, well applied to a movie that is not all overly dense in dialogue. It is, though, a refreshingly diverse picture to discuss with others long after viewing, and delivers a both tragic yet hopeful conclusion to what is a memorably mesmerising film. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.